What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we're going to be going over the Valenty step-up issue. If you guys watched my summon video, I talked about it very briefly, but there was an issue with Valenty's banner, and I'll explain what the issue is once I get into the game. But pretty much, the short of it is that on step 10, if you go under the event section, and they have like all the ongoing events and everything that's going on, you can actually see the... So you go under events, and you go here, or notices, whichever one it is, right here, right? And you would click on, oh no, I don't want to hit that button. Go back. You'd click this, right? The magnifying glass. And on here, like right here, it would say, like, upon reaching step 10 for 1 gem, you would get Valenty. Which is incorrect, right? You get the 10th step is 30 multis. So, that being said, you know, expected some kind of compensation, refund. I preferred a full refund, but we're gonna get to it in a second. We're gonna read everything, and then I'll go over my thoughts. Okay. After 6.2 maintenance, we realized the in-game notice regarding the blah 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 contained a mistranslation in some languages. It was consequently removed in a small patch. We'd like to apologize. That being said, stuff. All knights who draw on step 10 of Valenty's banner will receive 30 diamonds each time they draw on it until the end of the event. So this is ongoing till the rest of the event. If you do all 10 steps, it's essentially 30, like, step 10 is free, right? That's pretty much what they're saying now. So instead of costing 242 gems, it'll cost 212. The diamonds in question will be sent to you next week during the maintenance. In addition, there was a temporary server issue causing some trouble for some knights. For an apology, we sent you 5 tickets and 5 diamonds. Okay, so what do? They gave us, the issue was with step 10, and they gave us a full refund on step 10, which is perfectly fine, right? That is, like, the correct thing to do. And there's, like, you know, they did something, and that's it, right? Like, that's perfectly fine, and I'm okay with that. But my only concern is, it's like, they could have used this opportunity to really make a good impression. Because there's been so many mistakes in translations and things like that. And just like constant errors on their end that they haven't given any compensation for, right? So they could have really used this opportunity to kind of be like, hey, we'll give you guys a full refund. Just because we can, right? They don't have to. It's not warranted. Like, this alone is enough to justify, you know, the mistake that they did. And it's perfectly fine, right? But they could have given a full refund because it would have been, like, a good thing to do in this situation. And the only reason I say that is there was a similar, it's a different issue, but there was an issue on JP where Shin, the most recent original character, had a mistranslated, not mistranslated, it was just like incorrectly typed skill description, right? He had an incorrect skill description, and they gave, before, like, if you summoned before they corrected it, they gave you the full refund. And, like, that is the correct compensation in that situation. But it's just the way they handled it, right, is my biggest thing. In this situation, like, this is fine, right? Simply refunding step 10 is good enough. But I would have liked it if they decided to do better than good enough. Like, that's kind of my stance on it. So I'm not too upset about this. I'd prefer better, but I'm happy with what we got. At least they did something. Other issue is they kind of took a while. When something like this happens on JP or Korea, it is extremely quick of a change, right? Like, something happens to the banner within a couple hours, right? It's fixed. This is more than a day over, and that's how long it takes for something to happen. And, you know, a day doesn't seem that long, but in gacha terms, it's a decent amount. Now, the one thing is they did not mention is there was another issue with this banner, and I'm going to be linking Sekapoko's video in here, because he had this happen to him live on stream, and then he converted that into a video. So we're going to go over to Seka's video, and we'll take a look at this. So we're just gonna just watch this.
Don't get mad at me. Wait, oh, it started the multi. Oh, okay. We're good. We're back in. The world ended for like 1.5 seconds. Everyone lost their shit when the Netmarble crashed. Everyone lost their shit. It was insane. Literally everyone and their grandma was like, "Oh my god, the world is over. The world is over." 1 minute. I think it was like literally
Okay.
like 2 minutes.
So pretty much there was lag. They skip ahead.
My meme on there, and you ruined both of them. I demand compensation.
Okay. And here we go. So take a look at this.
Demanded.
He did step 10. What does it say down here?
Oh my god, dude.
So lag. And yeah, he's back to step 3. And you can we'll leave it at that. We're trying to stay monetized over here. Okay, so if you guys want to watch the rest of Sekka's video, I will link it down below. But that is essentially what happened, right? There was an issue where if you were summoning during that major lag spike, it did some funky stuff, and this happened to multiple people, right? You'd go from step 10 to step 3, and you wouldn't get your guaranteed Valenty. And they mentioned it here. They said there was temporary server issues, and it caused some trouble for knights. But they didn't really address the issue, and that's kind of the bigger problem here. It's like, okay, you know, whatever, 30 gems back, I'll take it. But some people are like, hey, we didn't get a guaranteed unit. Can we can we get it? So they completely, like, I don't even know, like, how do you fix that? Like, yes, you can give the unit, but that also completely screws up the rotation as well, because now they aren't able to get that too. Like, for me, whenever I do 10 steps, I don't do 10. Like, if I'm doing the full 10 steps, I never stop at 10. I always do 12. I always make sure I stop right at the 1 gem multi, just because it's too much value, right? You do 2 more multis for 31 gems. Why not? It's 15 gems a piece. So I always stop at 12, but it's like they don't even get to do that. So it's a interesting situation that they're in, and I don't know how they plan on compensating for that. But they haven't said anything else. Like, this is the most recent thing as of 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah, there's nothing else at all here. So that's really it. So at the end of the day, what are we getting? We're getting the 30 gems back for each time you summoned on it. Like, I've done 2 full rotations, I'll get 60 gems back. I'll probably do, like, I don't know, maybe I'll go for 6/6 Valenty. So I'll keep going, and I'll probably do like 4 rotations tops, because I got Blue Demon Meliodas very early, and then I didn't summon for him anymore. So I had like 500 gems left over. Like, I did 2 rotations just based off that, and then it depends. Like, I don't know how they plan on doing it, but there's one more thing I wanted to go over, and that is, if you go back to events, I want to see if they fixed it or not. Oh, okay. I guess they took it off. There was a picture here that talked about Lilia and Valenty, and I guess it was the banner image? Yeah, I think it was the banner image. It was this one, and it had a picture of Lilia on here, and it had blue Lilia on here, and that was just the wrong... That was just the wrong image, right? Like, they had a picture of blue Lilia on here when she wasn't on the banner as well. So it's like, once again, it's like another issue of like misinformation, and it just goes on top of the whole clean campaign, whatever BS that they introduced. And it's just like every single update, there's an issue. So it's just something that gets annoying after some time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Valenty and Blue Lilia here, and it was probably from when Valenty came out on JP in Korea. because at that point Blue Lilia was already out, and they probably just copy pasted it and didn't check to fix it. So that's what ended up happening. But more issues, more issues, more issues. That's really it. We'll do a quick, ticket summon, then we'll end it off. Doing the Merlin banner. This is the one nice thing, right? You get your 10 free tickets. I like that. Ooh, SSR. And then let's actually swap back to this. You get your, I'm here trying to get, of course we're gonna get the Merlin guaranteed, but I actually want Matrona Dien. I'm missing the Bon as well, so I'd like him just to fill up my box a bit more. They don't include the 7 sins on the actual banners. Only one. Okay, we'll take it. Come on. Okay, I think we're getting there. Nope. Elioni. Here we go. Ooh, Merlin! Nice! There we go, that's a nice costume for our green Merlin. I will take it. Oh, what the heck was that for? Was that part of the, loyalty rewards? I'm so confused. Oh well. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess it is. So, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.